Hi everybody, it's Richard here again and welcome to another video. And today I'm going to look through two Adamant box sets that I have. One that I've had for about between 15 and 19 years, and another that I've had for 3 days. So first of all we'll go through the one that I've had for ages, and it's this little box set here, and it's the Adamant remasters, and all the albums from Dirk Wears White Socks up to and including Vive la Rock are in this, plus another album called Redux, which gathers up some unreleased tracks. Now I'll get my glasses on because reading this is quite difficult. So basically this was released with 4 CDs in it, Friend or Foe, Strip, Vive la Rock and Redux, and there is a sponge put in just to keep them safe, but it gave space obviously for the 3 Adam and the Ants albums, Dirk Wears White Socks, Kings of the Wild Frontier and Prince Charming, which I have since got and filled the box. So if we take a look through the CDs themselves, we'll open them all up and we'll start off in chronological order. And you have Dirk Wears White Socks, the first album from 1979, and this is pretty good because it has a lot of excellent bonus tracks like Xerox, Whipping My Valise, which was a single, Kick, Physical, Car Troubles Parts 1 and 2, and Friends, which were all on the Ant Music EP from 1982, and then Car Trouble Kick, the single from 1980, and they all come like that, and all the CDs are more or less exactly the same, and you do get a nice booklet, which I'll quickly go through. So yeah, a really good debut album from Adam and the Ants, completely different to what was to come, because Malcolm McLaren took all the ants from Adam and left them with no one, and then Malcolm McLaren formed Bow Wow Wow with those ants along with Annabella Lewin. Adamant then met up with Marco Peroni and they got a new band together, and the first album under the new ants was Kings of the Wild Frontier, and this I have claimed to be the best album of the 80s. And you get alternative mix of ant music, you get demos of ant music, Feed Me to the Lions, Human Beings, Sex and Omelette from Outer Space, and again it's nice. I very quickly show the booklet because I'm going to be coming back to this album. So one thing I have noticed is with the packaging there is no writing on the sleeves, so it doesn't say Adam and the Ants Kings of the Wild Frontier, and this is the same with them all, which I don't know if I'm overly keen on. I think I'd prefer the actual album titles to be on the discs, but not to be. Next one up, and it's Prince Charming, and the bonus tracks in this are Prince Charming demo, Stand Deliver demo, Showbiz, Picasso Visits the Planet of the Apes, Who's a Goofy Bunny Then, and Scorpio Rising. Funny enough, Who's a Goofy Bunny Then he actually re-recorded for his last to date album, which is Adamant is a Blue Black Hussar and Marion the Gunner's Daughter. And again you get some nice photographs in the little booklet. And funny enough, this booklet starts with an alternate cover, and you get some, that's obviously from the Prince Charming video, and I think there's the Standard and Deliver video, and that's the Ant Rap video, and that's Adam just as normal. So yeah, this is one of the most underrated Adam albums. I think it's absolutely brilliant. Then he went solo, and we have Friend or Foe, and again nice pictures, and that's from the Goody Two Shoes video I believe, and that there is from Friend or Foe itself. I believe that is from Friend or Foe. 3 singles off this: Goody Two Shoes, Friend or Foe and Desperate But Not Serious, which was the first one not to break the top 30. But the bonus tracks on this is the single version of Goody Two Shoes, Coup d'etat, Goody Two Shoes demo. Here Comes a Grump, Little Italy, Made of Money, Place in the Country, And So You Shall, Yellowbeard, I Know They Know, Gargoyles Argo. Those are all demos, and Good Sex Rumples the Clothing. So typical Adamant. I always looked at Adamant as the 80s version of Mark Bolan. I thought their careers a decade apart took a very similar route, although Mark Bolan obviously died in '77. Next one is Strip with the big hit single Puss in Boots, and the minor hit single Strip itself, which featured vocals, narration vocals by Frida of ABBA. And bonus tracks here are Strip, Dirty Harry, Horse You Rode On, which is really catchy but it is very primitive demo, She Wins Zulu's, Puss in Boots, Playboy Navel to the Neck, and Strip again. A wee quick look at the booklet if I can get it out. But it's a really good set, this, and unfortunately it actually commands a huge price, so it's very difficult to get. I've seen one full set going on eBay for £500, which is absolutely ridiculous, but what's even worse, I saw one go on Amazon UK for £1,000. That is stunning. But anyway, this is the next one, and it is Vive la Rock, and this is a great album as well, produced by Tony Visconti, and it has the Apollo 9 hit single on it, as well as the title track. And very glam rock influenced this album, but it's extremely good. And again, an alternate cover, and I thought he looked really cool at this time. I thought it's a very cool look, because he was losing his hair, and maybe that's a little hair piece there, but yeah, fantastic album. So those are the actual original albums. The last one is Redux, and this is the bonus. And this has got unreleased demos like Prick Up Your Ears, Jolly Roger, Making History, Don't Be Square Be There, Mohawk, That Voodoo, Five Guns West, Ups and Downs, Friend or Foe, 7 Up, Desperate But Not Serious, Stroke Manzanera, Saigon, Scorpio Rising, Mohair Locker Room, Pin-Up Boys, and a version of T-Rex's Dandy in the Underworld. So there you go, there's the link with T-Rex again. There's no booklet with this as such. You do get the information on that card there. So a wonderful little set, as I say, very pricey, but I'm delighted I got it when I did. Now I did claim that Kings of the Wild Frontier was the best album of the 80s for me, and I thought I will buy this box set, and it arrived a couple of days ago actually, and it is the Kings of the Wild Frontier box set. Now this has got a glossy cover, and it's a hard box. Now I've taken everything out because whenever I first opened it, everything went flying. So just to let you know, it's gold inside as well. Now this is actually quite cheap. It was in the £40, £44, and since buying it I've seen it on eBay sealed for £34. So what do you get? Well, this is the actual information card that goes on the back. So you do get the Kings of the Wild Frontier album on vinyl, and you also get CD1, which is the original album with the B-sides, Press Darlings, Physical Your Soul, and Fall In, along with studio demos of Don't Be Square Be There, The Human Beings, Los Rancheros, and Making History. CD2 is Adamant's live at Park West Club, Chicago, 16th of April 1981. That's a full concert with 17 songs. Extras are ANTS, which is what they did for one of the music magazines, and it's just a rip-off of YMCA, but they changed the name. And then a couple of rough cuts of Amp Music and Don't Be Square Be There. Disc 3 is a DVD, which is the videos of 3 singles, Kings of the Wild Frontier, Dog Eat Dog, and Amp Music. You also get Adamant's live, Physical Your Soul live in Manchester, Dog Eat Dog, then 4 from the BBC, Dog Eat Dog, Ants Invasion, Killer in the Home, Amp Music, and Dog Eat Dog. And then you get the concert in 1981. Is that the same one? No, it's in Tokyo actually. So a full concert and then a documentary. And disc 4 is a gold vinyl disc, so I'll put that there and we'll take a look at some of this stuff. So first up is the LP and the CDs and DVD. It comes as a gatefold. So you can see the three compact discs, or two compact discs and a DVD. And what I like about this is they put them in sleeves that are facsimiles of the 3 7-inch singles released. So this one here I think is the DVD, and that is the same cover as Dog Eat Dog. Yeah, I think that's the DVD, yeah. This one here, disc 1, is the full album. They look like gold discs as well. And then disc 2 is all those sort of extra things. So very nicely done. Nice touch actually, putting them in the same as the singles. So that's the main body. Got to say that you also get in here, I didn't even show the vinyl, is the normal inner sleeve that you would have had, plus gold vinyl. And then this was very important because I loved this whenever I was a kid, whenever I had this album, was the original inner booklet, which gives great photographs. There's pictures of some of the other singles. I remember not having Xerox and car trouble and really wanting to get those. And tells you all about meeting up with Marco Peroni and so forth. Really, really good. Then you also get a booklet, which is a floppy booklet. Now this is all for 44 quid, and I think this is actually quite good value considering the price of vinyl these days. Now I know this set's I think about 7 or 8 years old, so it obviously didn't sell very well when it was first issued. That's probably why you're getting it at a cheaper price, but really, really nice. And then you get one of these, which I have taken everything out of because it's very, very difficult to get these out on camera. So we'll go through each and everything that comes with this, and we'll go with the really, really small stuff first. So if I can lift these without falling, you get a sticker, Kings of the Wild Frontier sticker. You know, these are unnecessary, but they're still nice to have. This is an Adamant Ant Warrior card. I think that must have been part of the fan club. This is another Adamant sticker. You get a postcard, another postcard. This is a very familiar one. This is all over the internet. This, and you get what this is: Ant music for 6 people, and it's just a little card advertisement type thing. And another one for the new single, which is very nice indeed. Still more to come. This is an Ants Invasion Tour flyer, and this is how you apply for the official Adam the Ants fan club. And then you get a couple of really glossy photos. And this black and white one, and one of him in concert. And then we have a glossy flyer for the album and the tour dates, who's the guest, special guests, God's Toys, also featuring Ant Music Disco. I've never heard of God's Toys. And lastly, you have a poster. So this will be fun trying to get this one open. And it's a pretty big poster as well. So very, very nice, and I think it's pretty good value as well for such a brilliant album. I just thought to myself, I've claimed this to be the best album of the 80s, and all I have is a couple of CDs and plus one original album, which is in decent condition. So when I saw this, I thought, why not treat myself? So there's my 2 Adamant box sets, I hope you enjoyed that. Now it's going to be fun trying to put this all away. So that's me for now. I hope you enjoyed that. All the best now. Bye bye.